Clair Obscur Expedition 33 is a turn-based, story-driven JRPG. I think it's a frontrunner for 2025's Game of the Year. And here's why. The gameplay for Expedition 33 is centered around quick-time events that happen during turn-based combat. I've always been curious why this style of game has not been more popular over the years. The RPG elements of the game are deep and engaging. Like many JRPGs, you have access to a variety of skill sets and character archetypes that allow you to fine-tune your party to whatever combat preference you have. There is a relatively standard level progression that allows you to upgrade the base stats of your characters as well as their weapons. You spend another subset of points to unlock different abilities as well as augment your characters with passives. In its own way, it's done a great job of making me feel like I have a main tank who I always use to learn parry timings, a utility character that helps stack debuffs and do intermittent DPS, and a source of burst damage that capitalizes off of the dodge mechanic, which is much more forgiving than the parry. All of this is wrapped up into a riveting RPG-X rhythm game. Just compiling my thoughts for this game's review has gotten me excited for my next play session. I'm sure you've heard, but if not, I will be the first to tell you. The storyline for Expedition 33 far exceeds the quality of most games that I have played in recent memory. As the game begins, you take control of the main character, Gustav. After some flirty interactions with an estranged lover, you watch her dissipate into a beautiful blur of flower petals. Without spoiling much more, the main quest begins, and your mission: stop whatever is causing people to flowerify, or referred to as the gamage. The pacing of the story is fantastic, and the writing feels like there is very little fat attached to it. Most interactions between characters feel like they contribute to the world and the plot. I'm pretty excited for the film adaptation of this video game. It's original and quite interesting. I want to preface this category by saying I believe this game is beautiful. The lighting is done fantastically in many areas, and the way the developers use diverse color palettes make every area feel unique compared to the last. All of the enemies have their own flavor and are just a joy to look at. I very often found myself more excited to get to a new area and find what was in store visually, more so than engage with the new combat patterns. The characters are all distinct and have a lot of personality to them, as well as the NPCs feeling like they come to life. The world that Sandfall Interactive has created deserves to be celebrated in so many ways. I think that Expedition 33 is a textbook definition of what it feels like when people that absolutely love video games create a video game. The game is balanced in such a way where I feel like my time is very well respected. There are quite a few instances that feel challenging in multiple ways, but I cannot think of a time where the difficulty of the game has made me feel frustrated. Overcoming obstacles gives a great sense of accomplishment, and I have yet to really feel as if I need to grind my face into the concrete to meet a pure stat requirement to progress the story. The quick time events really help with balance as well. The game systems give you a fair bit of control when it comes to how much damage you deal and take. The one small gripe that I have with this category, and it is small, is that the delay of some of the enemies' moves in the game feel very clunky at first. Most enemies have 1 to 3 moves, so learning the timing never approaches the point of frustration, but I wish that it was a little bit more on the nose. The game-specific category that I chose for Expedition 33 is the in-game cutscenes. I did just talk about how nice this game is to look at, so imagine cutscenes with interesting dialogue, carefully crafted visuals, and phenomenal voice acting. That gives you the recipe for a video game that starts to transcend into a wonderfully complete piece of media. There is not a single cutscene in the game that I have skipped. I found myself enthralled every time I saw my character start to RP walk, the camera zoom out, and the dialogue start. Whether it be boss introductory instances or full-blown story moments, I found myself having so much fun even when I was not actively playing the game. As always, thanks for stopping in. Let me know if you've had the opportunity to play Expedition 33 yet. Also, if you have any recommendations for games that I review, please drop those in the comments as well. See you later.